So today Tattoo-Skin did a good, interesting question in a video, link below, and this is my response to it. He asks how we would react if our children started acting in ways opposite to the stereotype of their gender. And the way he used was a girl interested in sports and rough and tumble activities and very tomboyish, and a boy interested in cooking and cleaning, and you come home from work one day to find that he's trying on your wife's clothes. So it's an interesting question because it does challenge a lot of it, and actually I did find the male half a lot more challenging, which was part of it, because he was asking about, do we esteem masculine values more over feminine ones? I don't think I found the idea of my son acting in supposedly feminine ways more challenging. So to be quite honest, I don't consider cooking and cleaning to be necessarily feminine. My dad worked his own business, and so raised me for quite a lot of time. He's a very good cook and taught me lots of dishes, and he's very neat and tidy. I'm not very neat and tidy, but I do like clean things, clean objects, my knives, my axes, my gun, well, my rifle. I don't have a gun, I'm not in the artillery, and my boots. I always like to keep them nice and polished and shiny and clean. So I don't think that's necessarily feminine characteristics, but I see where he's going. And to be quite honest, the most cross-dressing I've ever done was was with the TA. So yeah, that's I don't know. I wouldn't say that's necessarily feminine, but the reason I'd find it harder is because you kind of know how to raise a son because you just do what your dad did, assuming your dad did a good job, and you kind of know how to raise a daughter who's acting tomboyish because you can do all the manly fatherly activities with her, sort of father-son but father-daughter. But how to raise a boy acting feminine is a lot harder. At least I wouldn't know how to react, except I think I would. If he wants to learn to cook, I've got lots of recipes to teach him. If he wants to learn to clean, well, if that's what he likes, then go to it. He's my son and I'll always love him. Except, of course, this is a purely hypothetical son, so rather odd concept. But I think I think the uncertainty about how to raise boys not acting in a boyish fashion may well be part of the issue that people have with male characteristics and feminisation of men being perceived much worse than feminisation of women, except of course than masculinisation of women even. Except of course the masculinisation of women used to be seen as absolutely horrific. Joan of Arc was burned at the stake for it. Admittedly, that was a fix-up, but that was what it was seen. Women acting in men's roles has been challenged because women gained the right to do so. Partially, at least in the UK, through legislative slip-up forgetting to ban them and then men proving that they could do the job just as well. But when it comes to men playing women's roles, I think we're still seeing a lot of the challenge of that. So I would expect to see quite a lot of the challenges that women faced in the workplace, men to face at home. And indeed the inequalities there in law, in the way that the law used to discriminate against women in the workplace, it discriminates against men now with unequal paternity leaves. And although actually I can't speak because I don't know enough about these issues to really speak, but that men do not have equal rights when it comes to their children. As it currently stands, I won't give facts and figures because I'm not 100% certain that I still have them accurate and up to date. But I think, give it 100 years at the longest, you'll see men and women playing a much more equal role. And I think, thanks to technology, gender roles will largely dissolve. But then, thanks to technology, the divisions between genders may dissolve. And that just shows I've been reading far too much pop-baller sci-fi, and I've now rambled on far too long. Thanks for the interesting video, Tattoo-Skin. Everyone, if you're not subbed to him, go sub to him. He's a wonderful chap, and I hope you enjoyed my reply. Thanks. Bye.